and you miss, guess who goes home?
Yeah,
Me.
but I couldn't tell you. I was never putting you up. I wouldn't have put you up.
Are you shy?
Yes. Sorry. It's okay. It doesn't even matter. I'm going on the block. I have a chance to fight in a veto. If I don't win a veto, I'm still going to give my case, because honestly, this is how I look at it. There are 3 potential final 2s that are outside of your bubble. It is me, Tina, and Braden. But of all 3 of those, I am the least liked person in this house. I am the absolute shoo-in in every single one. I'm not saying that the other ones aren't shoo-ins, but Braden has been performing stronger than me. I have been showing up the worst in every comp. My name has been dragged through the mud more than anyone, and I have somebody in jury who is adamant that I do not deserve to be here, and she will be adamant in every single argument. It doesn't matter who I'm sitting next to. And that's just the truth. Fun with her in there, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't, because I know she won't apologize to me, and I know she doesn't even care. That would literally be me like poking at her for her abandonment issues. I would never do that to somebody. I would never take somebody's biggest insecurity, especially somebody in this house. This experience that we all got to together. I would never in a million years do any of you that low. Like something that was, I wouldn't do it. And that's just, I'm gonna sit on the block. I will try for that veto. If it has anything to do with those TikToks, I probably won't get it. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm not, like, I sucked at the calendar. Like everything that I've wanted to maybe see, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's something to do with the stupid TikToks we saw yesterday. Where again, at that point, it is 1,000% chance. How do you know what to remember after seeing all of those?
You don't.
You don't.
Just gotta hope what you saw registered.
Exactly.
And something.
Another thing that I don't really have a chance at. This is how I feel in this game. I feel like I haven't had a chance, even with the people that I have been working with. I love Kiefer. Do I trust Kiefer? I've always known that Kiefer is with you guys. We saved him. I fought hard to save Kiefer. And he still sided with you guys. Like, you guys have Kiefer. Kiefer's not taking me either. I do think that Kiefer will just, I don't know if all you guys have a final 3. I don't know what it is. At this point, I can't even figure it out. I don't even know like the placement of it all, but I know that I didn't ever fit in it. I got to it way too late.
It's not, the thing, Tara, is it's like, we asked to work with you. And it's like you just never believed us.
Oh, you asked to work with me, but after you guys had already had like a big foundation. I don't doubt that you guys didn't want to work with me. I honestly don't. Other than the fact that these comps are everything that I haven't expected, I'm actually a really strong competitor. And I do like, I'm the type of person, I will fight for my game. I will campaign. Like, I thought that I would be a lot better. It's not that I never thought that you guys didn't want to work with me. I never thought that you would work with me right until the end. I always saw your 3, and then when you pulled in Kiefer, I honestly didn't know about the Vic and the 5.
Vic and the 5?
Your final 5 with Vic.
I don't think we had an official final 5. But
I thought that it was like made official, and that's why she was so up in a tissy about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I never wanted to work with you guys. I always saw me at the bottom of your group. That's it. I would have loved to work with you since day 1. I just always knew, like, is Ty going to be more loyal to me than Jed? Come on. Come on. Do you see how that would like look for me? What would ever like make me believe that?
I mean, like, in this game, for me, it was like, it wasn't just about who you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like about people show you loyalty.
Honestly,
you show it back.
If I didn't have a chance to show it to you, but if I did, you would have seen it. I promise you would have seen it. But in all reality, I never got the chance. I never got the opportunity. So it might be hard for you to like see that now. But there was a reason why I couldn't tell you, because he's your best friend. That would be like if you had a big, strong if Tina was a big target for you. You wouldn't be able to tell me that.
You know what though, like, what sucks is like, I just feel like I'm a pretty rational person, so I would be understanding to that situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have been, like, obviously, like, I thought Jed was your target the whole game. It seems like you've made that clear to me without really fully even saying it. Like, there's just so many things you kind of said without saying where I'm like, yeah, it is Jed. I wish you just said, it's Jed.
Okay, but so...
I would have felt better about that, to be honest.
And here's another thing. I kind of tested if I could trust you when I told you about the dumb, stupid lie that Beth told me. I know you told Beth right away because she came and told me. That lie was irrelevant. I was never looking at Beth. I told you that to see if I could trust you. And if you told Beth about a silly lie on why I felt she didn't trust me, I knew that if I were open and telling you about Jedson, you would tell Jedson, and now I'm Jedson's #1 target.
You'd have never been Jed's #1 target. The reality is, I wanted you to work with us. And I told Beth she has to make things good with you in order for you to work with us.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, why aren't things good with me and Tara? I'm like, because she thinks you've lied to her. So I need you to go and fix that.
Right.
That was more so the conversation. It wasn't like, yo, we need to target Tara because you guys have a bad relationship. It was like, no, fix that relationship.
Right.
That's kind of the standpoint I went to it by. Like, I wanted us to work together.
Yeah.
But it just never materialized. And it sucks because, like, when people are coming for us, it's not like, I've never played this game where it's like we have to get revenge on people or people who are coming for us are the ones that have to go. It was not necessarily, that wasn't the path that we needed to be on. It was more so like, what's our best path or what's our chance of winning? Like, what gives us the best chance to win?
Totally.
Not like, who's coming for us, we need to come for them.
Right.
So that's not how we were playing this game. Right? Or not how I'm playing this game, at least.
Right.
And in a lot of scenarios, it was just about people being real and showing loyalty. Like even Rohan last week. Rohan lied in front of the whole house trying to say Austin, he didn't try to campaign for Austin.
That's why you guys are like, why can't you tell us that you're working more with Ro? I didn't fully trust Ro either.
I know, but in our minds, it's like you didn't trust us and you didn't trust Ro. So it's like...
It's not, you have to understand, it's not that I didn't trust you guys. I do think you are the most loyal people in this house. I do think that when you say things, it is the truth. I didn't trust where I would sit in the group. That's it. It wasn't that I didn't trust you guys. I do think everybody, that's why I told you, I'm like, I can't pick sides. I think people are sketchy. There were so many sketchy people on the other side. So many sketchy people.
Yes.
I did think that you guys were the ones who were telling me the truth. I just always felt that I would be at the bottom of that group. That's it. So to me, it's like, do I be at the bottom of the strongest, most trustworthy people in the house? Or do I at least maybe see if the other side can take a shot at one of them? That's literally all it was. And I, like, maybe that wasn't, maybe I should have just went with it, but I don't know. I couldn't see me going any farther than I am in this predicament right now.
It just sucks.
And I didn't win anything. So honestly, I didn't win anything. I didn't have any bargaining chips. I didn't have anybody coming to me having discussions. I was at the bottom of both sides. And honestly, your side just kept winning. So it wasn't even like that I had like this huge allegiance to the other side. Like when I say that the people that I trusted the most were Tina and Kiefer, it was. But you have to look at, like, you have to know that me looking at it, I'm like, I'm in the worst position in the house. My alliance is Tina and Kiefer.
You didn't have to be. There were seven oddballs coming from me, Jed, and Beth.
Yeah.
Or coming, like, it didn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what? There were 7. Like, you'd rather be 6 out of 7? Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, no. Like,
honestly, I was at the bottom of everyone. The oddballs would have probably taken a shot at me too. Do you know what I mean? Like, they were super untrustworthy. You never really knew where they were. I've been in a brutal position this entire game. I've been at the bottoms of groups the whole time.
I know. I just wish you came to us. I really do. But in terms of like deserving to be here, you deserve to be here.
So because I didn't come to you, does this, like, if I don't win this veto, is like my fate set in stone? Like, should I not even bother?
I wouldn't say it's set in stone.
Because even like this conversation, like I'm not like feeling like stoked about it.
I mean, like, the reality is, no, your fate's not set in stone. Because there is an argument to be made as to why you should stay in this game.
Yeah. Well, I have good arguments.
No, you do.
I am the weakest player in this house right now. And I don't like that that's my argument. I'm not proud of that argument. It's just the truth.
Here's the thing. If you and Tina were to stay in this house together, you're looked at as one number.
Yeah, I can
Two
see
votes
that.
is one number.
Yeah. I'm
Tashawn,
One microphone.
please fix your microphone.
Sure.
I understand that.
I don't think that's an attractive thing.
Yeah. Fair.
I don't think.
I'm not oblivious to the fact that it's either me or Tina probably going home.
I'm not saying either you or her go home. I'm just saying the fact that you two. I don't think both of you have. I don't think it has to be an either or scenario. But what I'm saying is, if you guys are both seen as one, it's not good.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think that matters.
It does. It actually does.
I don't know. I'm in a position where I want to be here and I need to figure out how I can stay here. I'm not playing a team sport in my eyes. I'm trying to figure out how I can stay in this house. You guys have all of the control. I don't. I want to figure out how I can remain here. And that's it. And I won't, I love Tina. I'm not going to say anything terrible about her. I'm going to give points on why I think that I should stay here. Mm-hmm. And I have points. They make sense.
They do. Like, your argument is a good one. I'll be the first to say that. And like, I don't think you go home for sure.
We'll see.
I think you play the veto,
Yeah.
and I think there's still conversation to be had, depending on what happens.
Yeah. I just, now that, I don't know, I've always wanted to be like a super honest, like straightforward game.
You always wanted a what? Honest
Just
shit.
play like an honest, like straightforward game, and I was just, literally the way I thought that I would play this game and the way that I have played this game, they're completely different.
Yeah.
They're completely different. I've honestly felt this whole time kind of like backed in like a shitty corner that I didn't want to be in.
Yeah.
In all scenarios. Like I don't even think, and like when I say to you like I didn't fully like commit to a side, that's not bullshit. When people say they don't know where my head was at if I won, that's accurate. I wasn't in a good position to be like fully on board. Sorry. No problem. Fully on board or trustworthy of anybody. Mm-hmm. That's true. At this point, I know I just have zero control in pretty much every scenario. The only thing I can do is, number one, try and fix this veto so that I can take myself off so that I know either way. And even in that scenario, I have zero control over who goes home at that point. It doesn't even matter what I do. Or let people know why I want to be here.
I don't think there's a question to whether you deserve to be here or if you want to be here.
Yeah.
Right. I think.
I don't, like, I didn't tell you that for like pity or pulling at emotional heartstrings. I'm telling you that so that you understand why I don't want to be in that jury.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that jury 1 second sooner than I have to be.
Yeah.
If I have to go, I have to go. It's fine. I'm only telling you that so that you really understand. Like, I know that's what she honestly thinks, and I don't want to give her that satisfaction. Not yet.
That she honestly thinks you don't deserve to be here?
I know that's what she thinks because it's what she told me every single person said about me.
Yeah.
And if everybody is telling me that they didn't say it, which everybody has, that is what she felt this entire time.
Yeah.
And in any scenario, if I make it in this game, that will be her argument against me. In every scenario.
That you didn't want to be here.
No, that I didn't
deserve
deserve to be here. Which is a pretty compelling argument when you got Spicy V in the jury arguing against you. Not gonna lie, I was pretty pissed when they said she was in there.
Yeah, I get that.
And the best part is, she blew up my game and said that about me. And I was actually pretty fucking loyal to Spicy. She was one of the people that I trusted a lot. And she's one of the reasons why I didn't trust you guys.
Why?
Honestly, it's comical now. It's comical now. The bullshit that she was feeding me about you guys so that she could be good with you and that I wouldn't be.
She was good. She was good. It's not. If she played you don't think she could have played us?
Oh yeah, she played me good.
You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously, because she was good, the conversation lasted a little bit longer than it should have.
Yeah.
But like, in the end, we figured her out.
Thank God.
Like, it was tough to do. But
How do I look for the block?
you look great.
Should I try and like hide my little mic string more?
Yeah.
Probably. Should I tuck it back in my shirt?
Yeah.
Kind of a tight shirt. But that's just me being real. At this point, I got nothing else to lose. And literally, you guys will make every decision from here on out. It doesn't even matter anymore. There's no point in me like trying to like lie or like not say what it is.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I was causing my scene.
You think Jed's gonna win the game? That's fair.
Just because you don't know what it was like to be on the other side in the conversations that were had. He was always viewed stronger than you, always.
That's fine.
People were like, and it might not necessarily be like the truth, I'm just telling you that was the vantage point. And I was just so discouraged because it's like I'm looking at it in a standpoint where like, he's playing in every veto now. Like, it will be in next to, but I don't even know if you guys would do it anyway. I don't know if.
Do what?
Like, I don't know if anybody would even take the shot at him, or if you guys really do just all want to go to the end together and see what people decide. I have no idea now. I don't know. That's like,
Oh.
that's like, yeah, that's, I've got zero control. I just don't want to go to that freaking jury yet. Not yet.
Just win the veto and we don't even have to have that conversation.
I'm going to try, but it's got something to do with those damn TikToks. I'm sick of all the chants. Here's the thing. Like, I'm actually like, I wanted to compete, right? I wanted to be rolling around in mud. I wanted to be looking for letters. I wanted to be gripping on ropes. I wanted to be standing, like, I wanted things that I could, like, that would test me. All of these things, tell me one of, other than that stupid invisible HOH, which was still chance, that was still a guess. All of the things that I needed to win, I didn't stand a chance in. The wheelbarrow didn't really freaking matter. There was no reason for me to even win that. That was good that Kiefer won that. But I don't know how to steer a wheelbarrow, so that one is shot. The damn flipper, the spatula, that thing was the size of me. I couldn't have done it if I tried. This one, I honestly think, actually no, he probably would have smoked me anyway, but I literally seen my thing, I just gave up. I could have went like, I'm a spin instructor. I can do endurance. I literally just gave up because I'm like, I can't beat him at -12. I can't catch up to somebody like Jedson starting at -12. And that's why it was the competitor in me that was pissed, because I was like, I didn't stand a chance even if I wanted that more than anything. Do you know how hard I would have fought for that, knowing that that's what's showing on my brother's anniversary? I would have literally went until I threw up. Till I threw up.
Yeah.
But I can't catch up to somebody like Jed, or even you, for that matter, at -12. It's not physically possible. I am giving things that aren't physically possible. And that's why I was so salty. That's why the fire was coming out of me. And now, like, what, this veto? If it had something to do with these stupid TikToks where everybody's guessing at this point, how do you know these? Unless somebody's got a photographic memory, which maybe somebody does. I don't. It's not a skill I possess. That's why I'm frustrated. It's all these like chance things. And you might be frustrated with it too. You're a competitor too. This might be pissing you off as well.
It is. I mean, like, at the same time, it's like, it's one of those things that's like, if I'm not winning, I gotta do something else.
Oh, hey,
when it
welcome to my world. My argument is that I'm the weakest, shittiest, least liked player. Do you think I feel good saying this out loud? Can you just, like, for real?
No.
Think that, like, I'm like, man, my pitch is so good. My pitch is so good.
No, I know.
Everybody hates me.
But it's...
I win nothing. You should keep me because I'm a shoo-in for second.
It's a good pitch.
It is, but you have to know that for me to
Yeah.
say it. It's not the pitch I would like to be giving right now.
It's not. But it's still good.
But I will give it so that I don't have to sit next to Vic just yet. It's like, where is my pride level? What's worse? I would rather tell everybody how shit I am than go hang out with Vic in the jury house. This is what it's come to with my pride. Remember when I thought I'd be good at this game?
Never.
Oh my goodness, Ty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Mom,
Thank you. I know. Are you kidding? I don't want to. That's why I don't want to let her take that from me. The longer that I can beat her, now it's just pride. That's all it is at this point. It's just straight up pride. Because this is one of the only things. The reason why I wanted this is because nobody else could give this to me. Mm-hmm. Nobody could take this away. This is something that I had to do all on my own. And I'm telling you, Jai, for somebody like me, who is average, who's never done anything exceptional, I am 5 foot, I am 37, I have 2 kids. It was so hard for me to even get on this show. I don't have a following. I have a little bit of a big personality, but nothing compared to anybody else in this house.
Are you kidding?
Like,
one of the biggest personalities in the house, Mom. Let's see.
but compared to some of the other ones and some of like the stories,
Fine.
like this was not an easy feat to even be in this house. And it's the only thing that I've ever done on my own that was just me that I felt amazing about. That's why that comment pissed me off. You can call me a bitch all you want. I'm not that soft.
Yeah.
I would have forgiven that. Like, I don't care, you know?
I know. She attacked something else deep to you, probably without knowing it. But yeah, she still did.
Ooh.
And it doesn't change the fact
And granted,
that it
like,
hurt.
people don't know that about me. People don't know that that is like something that's in like the back of me. You don't know where people's
Yeah, we don't
inner.
understand.
I don't know what you're really insecure about. Mm-hmm. You've never had to tell me. I'm sure there's something. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all have something that eats us away. It's always you're always your worst enemy up here.
Yeah.
I've always been my worst enemy for that. And it started when my brother died. I always felt that it should have been me and not him with what it caused, like with like my family and who he was and how special he was. I always felt that. It started then. And then it just continued.
So deep. And
It is.
And it's something that you felt.
And it's honestly not even anything that I thought I would have to share in this house. My family doesn't even know this about me. My husband doesn't know this about me. Now all of Canada knows this about me, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, somebody might see it and feel like that too. That's kind of like my only saving grace, is that maybe somebody will relate to my shitty circumstance.
Mom will come give me another hug.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
Love you.
I do want to be here. I'll fight for that veto. I will do the best that I can.
Just please fight for it.
I will try if it's these stupid
TikToks, if it is true or false. If it is true or false.
I know.
Chance.
I know.